Watching Cohh's playthrough made me get this game. Just turned level 51. Awesome, Rochelle. Glad you're enjoying it. Vanitas, seriously, it's been a joy watching you progress through all this, Cohh, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Hope you stay for many years to come. Thank you, Vanitas. I can definitely say at this point that the way this game is structured and the way that it works makes me a lot more liable to return to it at a future time. I can absolutely see coming back to this game when there are patches and like catching up and then waiting. Like doing, like, especially now that we're doing cozy streams and stuff, you know, just being like, hey, cool, big patch came out today. Let's check it out in the cozy stream. You know, like that kind of thing. It feels a lot easier than it has in the past for me with other, like most of the time with MMOs, I play it into the ground. It becomes my entire life. And then when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Like I'm finished. But this game feels much more like it's designed to be a slow burn. And I like that. I like that more. It's like, instead of, it definitely flares up, but at the same time, like it never, I can see it how it would never really go out. Even between the time that I remember I did Heaven's Ward and then I took like a month and a half off. And then I came back to it and now I'm back into it full swing. Even that's rare for me. Now, granted, this is a goal that I'm doing, but even then it hasn't really felt like a goal. Coming back to it and doing the Road to Endwalker hasn't really felt like a goal, because it's something that I just really wanted to do as well. So yeah, it's been cool. This game is very unique in that regard for me. Agreements is playing only one game for weeks is a slow burn. Dude, you're talking to a guy that plays video games for a living. It's all relative. It's all based on perspective, man. And this has all been to catch up, and I've loved it. I've had a lot of fun. I know a lot of my regular viewers have definitely had some words to tell me based on my decision to just dive into this game for weeks at a time, but I've liked it. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad that some of you guys like to watch it, because yeah. Double Life says he had 250 hours in Pathfinder. Well, just under 200, but yeah, absolutely. Estinian told me all is well, but nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of a stone with him. I take it from Alphino's absence that he's needed elsewhere. Yes. This is nothing compared to the PUBG days. That's true. We played PUBG for what? 2.5 months every day, I think. Yeah. Well, that all sounds rather frustrating, but you got there in the end. While you were off talking to nodes, Graha and I were learning as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Our readings confirmed that her ethereal balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case with the kobolds. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of aether with which we must contend. Multiple applications of the treatment will inevitably be required if we're to reverse the effects. Anto, cool, makes sense. Meaning I'll need all the aether I can get. Thank you in advance. Nice. Although this endeavor will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic. Namely that Tiamat shows no signs of fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of tempering than the suffered by the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Might have that made the difference? Now that you mention it, it very well might. She would have not believed it necessary to defer to her will. But enough talk. It's time to put our theories to the proof. Tell Alphino to disengage your restraints, ethereal dampers. I wonder how much Cohh's going to get his ass kicked in Endwalker. Well, I'm planning on maining Endwalker for at least a little bit. I'm counting on you, Angelo. Angelo's going to do it? Little tiny Angelo? Nice. Yeah, we've got, like, Endwalker is going to be Friday and pretty much all weekend. I think we have there was a sponsor thing I agreed to, like, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I think even before I was doing the Road to Endwalker. We're probably going to do that for a couple hours on Saturday, but pretty much all Endwalker until Halo, I think. Yeah. Ah, such warmth. The frost that shroudeth my soul doth begin to thaw. And what are these? Visions of days long forgotten, of war with the men of Aleg. Wherefore do such baleful memories return to me now? Am I going to peep the Reaper class? I think I'm going to look at Sage, actually. Yeah. What game are we going to play? I think we're doing a sponsored thing on Saturday for a couple hours. I don't know if it's been finalized, though, which is why I'm hesitant to mention it. But yeah, it's a game I've played in the past that I've really enjoyed, and it's releasing soon. So, we'll see though. I'll get you more info when I have it. Could it be the process of restoring your soul to its pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories, or might be the opposite is true? If so, by helping her recall the past, you may be able to speed her recovery. Oh, she trusts you. Speak to her. Ask her to tell you of times past. Is it Halo? No, it's not Halo. Tell me of Bahamut and the Ascians. Bahamut, my beloved, would that the peace we found in Mercidia could have lasted for an eternity, but alas, it was not to be. The Ascians saw to that. In all creation, I know of none more wicked. It was at their behest that the men of Alleg first came into Mercidia, unto our home. The tale begun when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in search of a place to make our eyrie. In the southern ocean, we discovered a lush and fertile land. It would come to be known as Mercidia by the children of men, though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by the peaceful people of the forest, kin to the trees. Surrounded by nature's bounty, Bahamut and I found a place to raise our young. Oh, look at the little tiny baby dragons. Yeah. Those small dragons. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Charlian scholar Rurusha. Posits that man first settled on the southern continent towards the end of the second astral era. Correctly, it would appear, if only she were with us to hear the tale from Tiamat herself. Again, Angela. When first the children of man arrived on our shores, no foot did they set in those places over which we held dominion. Such was their fear of dragonkind, and as they kept their distance, so did we let them be. Dragon person. What is that? It as the days went by, ship after ship appeared on the horizon, bearing even more their brethren, who divided the vast land among themselves. For a time they knew peace and prosperity, but as their numbers grew, the smaller their share came to seem, and soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long, man fought man, blood was answered with blood, and none could see an end to the strife until one day they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entreated us to intercede in their conflicts. Bahamut agreed, and with him presiding over the affairs of man, the land knew peace once more. Alas, these golden days of harmony too were fated to end, for the men of Alleg slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heeded the envenomed words of the Ascians. The rest thou knowest only too well. Oh, man. That's such an unfortunate tale. But your tale doesn't have to end there. When you are free, we'll rid the world of Ascians together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. I'll keep watch from above if the treatment fails. Run. Ooh. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I swear, when this is over. Keep going, Alizé. The magic is working. I really love that they could have, think of this from a design perspective. They could have had a magic staff. They could have had a crystal. They could have had a rune stone. They could have had anything they wanted to be the catalyst of curing tempering. And somebody said, no, we're going to make it a flying pig. That's what's going to be the catalyst to end all tempering in Final Fantasy XIV. Not a rock, not a staff, not a piece of ancient equipment, a flying pig. And I would have loved to have been in the room the first time whoever decided this said it. And I really wonder if the reactions were like, yeah, great idea. Or, wait, are you serious? Like really? Like really? That's you really think we should do that? Like, I'm so wondering did this come from oh my God. Did this come from a place of trolling? Or was it from the when pigs fly thing? Oh man. I love it. I love it. OX Tragic with the 5 gift bomb. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for your 5 bomb, and welcome to the 5 new folks. Appreciate it. No patient could have prepared me for treating a great worm. But we're close, I can feel it, and while I've only got a few more drops of ether left to give, with yours and Graha's, this will work. Let's do it. Yeah, Davian, no kidding.
No. I'm almost there.
Can't we give her Aether? Encryption! Almost done with Endwalkers with the 7 months. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Hey, Billy.
This is it, Angelo.
Did anyone ever tell you what this song is called? Insatiable. Oh, the song is High Treason? Oh, Insatiable's the dungeon music.
Did it work?
Wait, this is Insatiable.
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Okay, that's Insatiable. That one's High Treason. Encryption says, I don't think you're ready for the ending of Shadowbringers. Do you mean 5-3?
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Now, let it be said, I was completely ready for the ending of Shadowbringers. My soul was steeled. I was ready. What I was not ready for was Seto. Nothing could have prepared me for Seto. And I'll leave it at that. I was like relatively in control until Seto.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
Bowden says, but are you ready for this jelly? Oh.
It's time.
Oh yeah, I am. You kidding me? I'm always ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
And thus, the Scions were eaten by the dragon Tiamat, and our story draws to a close.
Oh, well, it's a good try.
By the gods!
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way.
Yo, can you fly around and destroy any towers
It's
you
Bahamut.
see?
He's been sighted over Pagulthan.
Thanks.
He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Oh my. Okay.
Did you hear all that, Alphino?
Scamage's
You best
plotting
rejoin
again.
your comrades.
Always
I'll make
scheming.
my own way.
Always scamming. Always
Our enemy
scheming.
awaits. Shall we?
Is he gonna rot? Oh my god. Yo, how do I get that mount? Cohh easy. Chad Stinian over here, just like, yeah, you're my horse now. Okay, this is how we roll. Okay. Well, I'm sure you're desperate to join Estinian and Tiamat in battle. To be wiser to gather full strength of the Scions first. The foe we face demands no less. Oh, is this the end of 5? 5? No, I think so. Ooh. Cool. I've already sent word to the others. We are to rendezvous in Ul'dah, the halls of flame. Let us collect Alphino and be on our way. Do we need the Cohh spoil and the Cohh smile emote? I feel like Cohh smile has kind of replaced Cohh spoil in a lot of ways. I think we could drop Cohh spoil for now, couldn't we? I think everyone is learning that smile is like the way to do it. Okay. I'm gonna put Cohh bomb in there for now. Yeah. Cool. Alright, work on that later. For some reason, Twitch has some serious weird issues replacing follower emotes. I think there's a bug in the system. Kind of a bummer. Oh, not voice acted. Now, I know some of you can do with the rest, but I'm sorry to say that Teleferroy have other plans. Pagulthan is already under sea. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort, with Marshal Tarpon at their head. Hey, Luan Kara, how are you today? Well, now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It's good to hear that Ul'dah has not abandoned the Amalja. Abandoned? Did we not profess to be their friends? Queen Potate! Buzzrez, thank you for the 5 bomb, buddy. Thank you. Your grace. Marshal Therapon has made provisions for such an exigency and was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the agreement of the syndicate, each of whom voted in favor of intervention. Nor is Ul'dah alone in its resolve. The other alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops to Agothan. And even with our combined strength, we shall be sorely tested, for we face not only the might of an Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides. Najoka, or Nayoka, thank you for the 4 months, buddy. Tiamat's children. Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured, by not all the omens are grim. But not all the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite the proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amal show any signs of tempering. Excuse me, my lord. Sneeze, sneeze. Go bless. Unless it is incapable of doing so, primals are not wont to serve a master, Asyn or otherwise. It may well be that Lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental manner from those we have previously encountered. I do. I'm allergic to potatoes. If that were true, anyone could fight him, and Cohh and the others like him wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Be that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains an incalculably powerful foe who our soldiers will struggle at best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare rather better, assuming, that is, you are ready to take the field. Nodders, chat. Nodders. Next big tip goal will be for Cohh to change his character's race to Lalafell. You know, it's kind of funny. I was thinking about that. I don't really do like sub goals and tip goals and things like that anymore. So there's nothing I can really do to change my race to like a bunny boy or anything. Yeah. Sorry. Maybe for charity? Charity, I would do goals for charity. Yeah. But we do have like a charity thing coming up. Potentially. I'll have to think about it. That being said, it'd be kind of weird to play this game without being like my character being the main character. I'm so used to it now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm so used to it. Like, I don't know if I'd actually want to. Where are we going? Speak with the Immortal Flames pilot at the airship landing. Okay. Buzzwords, thank you again. We're going. Oh, I guess can we warp there? Can warp there. We haven't gotten anything new, have we? We have. Look at that. 500 gear score. Woo. Do, do, do. Anyone know when Cohh will be streaming new games again? Yes, on December 2nd, we're going to be checking out a special early look at Elix 2. And then on December 8th, we're going to be playing... Uh-oh. Oh, wait, what? On December 8th, we're going to be playing... oh, there he is. Halo Infinite. We're going to be starting our Halo Infinite playthrough. Okay. Gatcher says, other game Andes. Nah, I mean, here's the thing. I normally try to play lots of different games on this channel, specifically so people have something to watch if they don't like one game that I play. I have really been diving into Final Fantasy. So that's one of the reasons whenever somebody asks, like, when is Cohh going to play another game, I will happily answer them. Because I have definitely set expectations that I'm not living up to right now. So, yeah. Halo Infinite will be a morning stream, primarily. Morning and afternoon. Final Fantasy will be a cozy and afternoon stream. I am going to give at least a few full days to Endwalker. So that is happening. And then as we move into the rest of December, I think I'd like to try to do Wasteland 3. I think I'd like to do Wasteland 3. Do you think you'll finish Final Fantasy 15 before Halo? No, I don't. No, I don't think I'm going to... I don't know if I want to stress that or rush it. So, yeah. 14. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. So yeah, my plan is that we're gonna start playing Endwalker Friday morning. I'm planning on playing pretty much just Endwalker, and then I think I have a sponsored stream. I don't know. Like, I agreed to do it weeks and weeks ago, and I think they're still confirming if it's actually gonna happen on Saturday. But I'm gonna be doing Endwalker all the other times. I'm gonna probably keep Endwalker main story to the morning streams mostly, morning and afternoon streams, and we'll do like cozy Endwalker, various other stuff in the evenings. And then December 8th, like I said, we're gonna be doing Halo. We'll probably do Halo in the morning and Endwalker in the afternoon, and then we'll kind of probably keep that up for a while. And when one of those games starts to wrap up, we'll probably at that point start looking at like Wasteland 3 or other games, and then we'll just kind of start going back into the variety. Oh yeah, Warframe. Warframe is coming out in December. I'm gonna at least do the quests. I probably won't be doing any of the farming or anything, but I definitely want to do the new war quest for Warframe. Yeah. Didn't you say we're gonna hold off Endwalker so we could get a head start? Journey Jen, I love you so much, but I've talked about this like 50 times. No, I'm not doing that. The whole point of the road to Endwalker, the whole point is so I can catch up and play it on release. That was the whole thing about the road to Endwalker, was that I'm catching up so I can play it when it comes out. Yeah. So I'm definitely playing Endwalker when it comes out. Absolutely. Journey Jen says, "Oh, sorry, I've been at work." No, it's fine. It's just like that's the whole point. I'm rushing my ass off here for the last 2 weeks, is so I can play on release. To make it clear, I'm not planning on holding off. I am planning on diving directly into the main story quest on Friday, and I am very excited to do such. Yeah, I want to be like, I haven't been at the beginning of an MMO launch for years, so I kind of decided that I want to do that for this. Yeah, I want to be there trying to get into queues and dealing with quests that no one can do with all of you. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, anyone for Paglefan? All right, let's see. Let's do Maxis as a tank, Dex as a deeps, and Lep as a heal.